Hey everybody, Donnie from Passover Listings here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday and enjoying the week. We are going to have another special guest, someone who I have so much fun talking about Pesach programs and kosher food for years. And it's going to be a little treat. She's going to be joining us very soon. So let's wait a second. We're going to talk Pesach, where she's going, what's going on, and it's going to be a wonderful conversation. She knows a lot about the industry. And there she is. How are you?
Good, thank God. Very full. I just had an amazing dinner at a restaurant.
Where did you go?
I'm at Seared. I can't say it with an American accent. In Australian say seared, but Americans say seared. It's
Seared.
Seared.
Seared. Where? That's in. I should know because it's probably on Kosher GPS. But where is that exactly? You know.
In Lakewood. I
in
probably
Lakewood.
had one of the best. Anyone who knows me knows I've eaten everywhere, all around the world, kosher, and
You have.
probably one of the best.
I would say you are the true kosher. You know, I don't want to say guru because it's already coined, but kosher person, expert, I should say, around the world. How have you been? It's been so long. How's everything?
Yeah, thank God. Really busy.
Yeah.
Thank God. Lots to talk about. I'm really excited to be working for a new Pesach program.
Yes. So tell me, where are you?
Exciting.
So where are you going? You're going to be going on leisure time tours this year.
No, it's actually leisure time tours, because when you talk to me, it's leisure time. I didn't even know till I started working for them that Americans said it differently than me.
Yeah.
So I say leisure time, and you say leisure time.
I love it. You know what? From now on, for this whole discussion, I'm going to say leisure time. Leisure time tours.
Leisure time tours. We're right now live in from Lakewood, New Jersey, from the restaurant Seared.
Okay.
If you're just tuning in now, you got to eat here. It's a dining experience like I've never had before. Actually had to take a break. I came here at 6 o'clock for dinner, thinking I was going to finish and talk to Donnie from the road at 9, and we haven't even had dessert yet. It's 9 o'clock. I started at 6. So.
Oh my God! Oh my gosh!
It was really amazing. Go check it out on my stories.
What did you have? What type of food did you have at Seared? I'm assuming
everything.
Okay.
They gave us a like 9. There was more than 15 dishes. I don't even know. We haven't had dessert yet. So.
Oh my gosh! That sounds
I've got the stretchy skirt on today.
Nice.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Good.
But yeah, I'm really excited to be working for Leisure Time. I'm a little bit honored to have this title, but I was literally the first kosher food blogger ever on a Pesach program. I think
Really?
In 2015.
How many years ago was that?
2015. It was before Instagram.
Wow.
Stories.
Wow. That is really cool because all the Passover programs are having kosher food. Chopped competition. You were the starter, so you were the OG.
They all copied Naomi Nachman. I can say that for sure.
Okay.
Me and Ram. They hired me in 2015.
Wow.
Most people didn't even have Instagram back then.
Oh my gosh! How many Passover programs have you been to? I'm just curious.
So number one, I grew up in this business. So my whole life, my dad ran one in Australia. So I really know the Pesach industry.
Mm-hmm.
For 19 years, I had a catering business for Pesach. I was the chef. I catered for families. I wrote a Pesach cookbook with Art Scroll.
Right. I saw that. That's cool. That was cool. I did read that. That was really nice.
So in 2015, Jeremy Goldfeder, who used to work for RAM, reached out to me and said, come and do cooking classes on our Pesach program as like a scholar in residence kind of thing. Yeah. And I never looked back. I worked for them for 4 years. And I had Instagram and Facebook back then, but back then it was just a picture. You posted something, you wrote something up, and that was it.
Wow.
2 years later only, I was still working for RAM, did Instagram stories begin. I believe, hold on, it was my daughter got married, so it was 2016, the summer of 2016.
Yeah.
Instagram stories started, and so Pesach of 2017, I was on a program, and I'm like, well, I already was doing stories, let's Instagram this.
And that was it?
It literally changed my life. I didn't wake up one day and go, I'm going to be an influencer.
Right.
I predate me, Melinda Strauss, Honey Applebaum. we all predate this whole influencer movement because we were already doing it.
That's
we
so
didn't
cool.
know that what it was going to turn into, this unbelievable thing.
I never knew that. That's interesting. So you guys were really the OGs who started this kosher food thing on Instagram that kind of really, in the Passover program and also kosher travel, right? Because there's a lot of programs throughout the year. It's not just Pesach.
Right. So I really, and even touring, I worked for Miriam Shriver. Shout out to her from Kosher Legacy Tours. In 2017, she took me to Thailand, and Danielle Renoff went with her to Italy.
Mm-hmm.
And we're literally the first bloggers ever on travel programs just to go purely for travel and for cooking classes. I personally just don't go on just to lie on the beach and Instagram it. I actually work. I work on a marketing team all year. I help them with strategy. I also give cooking classes. So I work
what do you do? So let's talk
really
about
hard.
let's talk about leisure time tours for a minute. I had to. I mean, what are you doing on the program, right? So what's your role? Like, what are you?
My personal role, besides doing Instagram and showing the beautiful grounds and the beautiful programs, and I'll be the Evermore Resort. They have 4 different resorts. So I'll be at the Orlando Evermore. It's a brand new resort. It's literally just opened up a few weeks ago.
I will see you there, Naomi, in person.
I was there. So I told when they hired me.
I said I will see you there this year in person.
Coming?
I will be there. Yes, with my family.
Fantastic. So I look forward. That'll be so cool. I'm going to make you a judge of my chops.
Oh, that would be great. Great. Okay, I never did it before. Okay.
So I will be doing cooking classes and running chopped competitions, and running their Instagram as well. So to show people what's going on as well. So for next year.
So for those who don't know, and I'm sure a lot of your people know, what does a chopped competition on a Passover program look like? What does that look like?
It's like how it looks like on a non-kosher program. I bring the pot. I get organized the pots, the pans, the burners, everything that you need. I have a big meeting tomorrow with Tamar Sofa from Leisure Time Tours. We're putting together our list of what we need, and we're going to have families sign up.
Right.
And I'm going to run a program, like a chopped program.
A normal content with judges and people.
Judges and everything, aprons. It's going to be awesome.
That's amazing. And are you going to be the only cook, or are there going to be other people cooking? Like, how many people are going to be cooking the food, essentially?
I'm not cooking at all on the chopped. A chop competition, the families cook, and they have to try to see. Every family will get their own mystery basket of ingredients.
I see.
Right, and then a pantry of ingredients in the middle of the room. So when I say ready, set, go, they've got 30 minutes to cook up that mystery basket.
I see.
And whoever cooks the best wins, and they can also utilize the pantry items in the middle of the room.
I love that. That's
it's really fun. I've been doing them. I do them all year, all week.
Yeah.
Do a few a month, quite a few a month.
So what do you think? Listen, we list so many, there's over 100 Passover programs this year, but this is Leisure Time Tours in Orlando at the Evermore. The one that you're going to is a very unique program this year, right? This has never been done before. You realize, right?
Yes. From what I've been, you want to actually let Leisure Time Tours in? They're knocking on the door there.
Yeah. Let me let her in. There we go.
We're gonna
get Leisure Time Tours in right now. We got the first three-way discussion here. Hold on. So I think they're joining right. There we go. Hi, Marla.
Hi, Marla, darling. How are you?
Oh, hi, guys.
How are you?
So the question was actually, Marla, why don't you answer this? What is different about this Evermore? What is unique about this program?
Well, for starters, there are a couple things. For starters, it's brand new ground. So, first, the pioneer of beautiful land. And this getting, hotel rooms are awesome. Venues are all incredible, or leisure time. But then, prior, multiple, there
it's very choppy, Marla. We can't hear you.
It's choppy. I think the internet, right?
I don't know.
The internet is broken.
I looked it up on the bars. Do you hear me well now?
Yeah, that's better.
Little better. Yeah.
That's better. Thumbs up.
What you got from me, but I will say that there are incredible grounds, the new.
We're having trouble. maybe a different way, maybe somewhere else in the.
You at home?
Yeah, I've got great internet. I'm very confused right
Yeah.
now.
Well, it's funny. It's going in and out, but we heard great grounds. I think it's you got the lagoon.
That lagoon is 8 acres. I've been down there. I've seen it. It is truly magnificent. What is unique about this, if you don't mind, Marla, if I say, because they're having a little hard time, is it's not a traditional programs in terms of where you sleep. Normally, it's in a hotel room, and you join together for davening and for meals. The meals and the davening is typical, going to be traditional, but you can choose to stay in a hotel. Pardon me, a house, a villa, or a flat, which is an apartment. So every room is magnificent. It has a washer, a dryer, a kitchen. You can go onto Leisure Time Tours Instagram, and I made some reels of some of those homes. They are truly magnificent. People can DM me personally, and I'm also happy to talk to anyone personally. It is truly magnificent. When Chaim Robert Frusha hired me to do this, one thing I said to him: seeing is believing. I'm not going to work on a program that being the first pioneer of doing this, I really take a big pride. And I worked for RAM, and I worked for Bruce Backman, all amazing programs. I wanted to know that I was going to an amazing program. I wanted to see the program, and I went down with him, and it blew me away, the grounds and the facilities. Who's a caterer? Prestige Caterer. We know Spencer Katz for a long time. Our kids were actually in school together. So I know the catering is stellar.
The food's going to be out of this world. The food's going to be out of this world this year.
He told me his family's been doing this since 1972.
Oh my God!
Buyer beware. I
wow.
would say this as
By the way, Marla,
the Trailblazers.
Marla, I think that the sounds like there's a heater on. Someone mentioned it in the background. If you turn, I don't know if that's the reason why we can't hear you. Is that okay? Never mind. Okay.
But I'm gonna jump off back on, and maybe that'll do it. Or I trust Naomi to tell not only the Evermore story, but all the programs.
You know what?
Well,
You're
no,
actually
we
coming
can
out
hear
really
now.
clear.
Talk. Can you tell us about the other three Leisure Time programs?
Thank you so much. So we're at capacity with a waiting list for the Ocean Place in New Jersey, as well as the Peach. We're close at Evermore, and we're close at the Imperial in Portofino, Italy. Leisure Time Tours is the Trailblazer. They have been in business, best in business. I've been with them for 15 years. They take not family, but like they worry about every single.
You could try jumping back.
Keep trying. We love you, Marla.
Thanks for believing in me.
You're doing great.
Marla's a rock star.
Great. No,
Marla has a show on kosher.com. She's a rock star. She knows food. She knows it. Look, you can see her personality is shining through, and she's going to be amazing. She's also. Where are you working, Marla?
It's like she's even amazing, even with bad internet.
True.
I work as the manager at Ocean Place, and I also teach exercise classes and do food demos on site and wine tasting too.
Oh, Marla, that's good.
Okay.
I do everything but exercise. My exercise is eating. Wait.
That exercise. It's a lift and drop.
There you go. Yeah.
Drop the pounds, I wish.
We got two of the best kosher foodies over here in here.
Yeah.
That's great. No, I think look, you're absolutely right. I mean, there's tons of reviews, guys, on passoverlistings.com. You could take a look, at leisure times, tours, programs, all of them. There's a bunch of different reviews up. Every year, you get, they really get, they really do it well. They don't, there's no corners cut. They really kind of hit it home. Go ahead, Naomi.
So I'm raising my hands. So I actually have a question for you, Donnie, that one of my followers, who also happens to be a friend, asked me. They want to go on a Pesach program in Mexico or Panama, but they can't really find any research on them. How does one do that? Like if they want to dig a little deeper, because you want to have trust. You're spending the ups of 10, 20, 30,000, 50,000. You don't want to get ripped off. We've heard nightmare stories. How do we sift through that?
Every year, there's always one. Unfortunately, right? You never want to hear those, right? And you know, last year, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, this is why we started it, right? You know, Passover listings is the place to go to find honest and reliable reviews from real people who've been on the programs. And so you can go look. There's Facebook groups out there. You got to be careful, but there's Passover program reviews has over 10,000 people that are talking about the programs. If you want to find out about programs in Mexico, you want to find out programs in Panama, you go on a Facebook group and you ask somebody, hey, I'm looking to go to this program. What does everyone think? Has anyone been on here? Same thing. There's, if you go to PassoverListings.com, there's a bunch of different reviews on the Mexico programs. The Panama programs have a few, but a lot of them are new. Like there's only 3 programs this year. One of them is newish, right? So you're not going to really find that much on Panama this year. The existing programs that were in Panama, they shut down, right? So there's a lot of new ones coming in. There's a program in Panama second year. So they're not, again, they're kind of building. Panama is a hot destination this year, just like Florida is, just like Greece is. Mexico, every year Mexico is a great destination. But I always say, do your own homework. Like Naomi said, always read reviews. Ask people who've been there. That's the biggest thing. Always ask people who've been there.
I'm always nervous of first year programs. I'm always nervous.
I mean, listen, even if it's a new program, if it's a provider that's a reliable source like Leisure Time, then you know what you're getting. I don't.
Okay, but Evermore's new but they're part of a massive.
Yeah, well,
since 1972. You don't have to worry about.
When I say
new, I'm talking about guy that's you got to be careful.
Right. When I say new, I'm really referring to new people running the program, not like Leisure Time Tours that they've been around for 40 plus years, even longer than that probably. They were the starter in this, just like Naomi, you were the starter in the kosher food. So they've been a reputable program, right? Anyone who's been on or have heard of a Leisure Time program, wherever they go, if they open up another one in Arizona next year, they open up another one in wherever, right? You can trust the programs they've been around for forever, right? So that's the key here, right? You always want to be able to trust. And I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but Marla, I thought maybe you were going to be heading there too this year. I was going to see you in person. But
you can visit me on Colorado, New Jersey. It's going to be a party.
Yeah.
Hi, Miriam Ellenberg. Hi, where are you going for Pesach in the end? Let us know in the comment section where you guys are watching from. I'd love to hear what program you're going to. Write some comments. It's good for our algorithm. We need to help each other. I'm Israel Chai. Every time you write a comment or a like or a share on any Jewish content, from Pesach programs to Jewish exercise people to makeup artists, you're sharing the Jewish movement, that Jewish people are amazing. Just tried calling. Miriam, I'm so happy you're coming. So like, comment, and share. So my daughter keeps trying to call me on your Instagrams of your favorite people. Right now, like and comment right here where you're going to be this Pesach.
Coming with you, Naomi. I see one for me, one for you.
Yay! We're all part of the Leisure Time Tour team, and you will all learn to say leisure.
I'm ready.
Leisure. Yeah.
What leisure?
Jersey. How do I say it then?
Leisure. I got some leisure time. Yo.
Marla, let me ask you one other question about the Evermore one for those who are interested. Who are they having in terms of programming and entertainment? I know they're having a bunch of different people. Who are they bringing this year? Do you know of?
Because I know that they're trying to make it a little bit of a teaser because they're okay. But we have a strong list of speakers, rabbis, entertainers. You're booking some mental positions today, and so we're going to be updating the website in 24 to 48 hours. I don't know that we need many others with Naomi being, but we'll add some others just so that friends saying.
Who's coming down to the Evermore? Who's coming down? Rabbi Mervis and Rabbi Penna?
Right.
Me? Such a headline. Ooh.
I think there's going to be a comedian, Sarge, maybe.
Sarge is doing all the Pesach's programs under Leisure Time. And the other ones, I understand they're getting released in a few days. So,
Very nice.
yeah.
There's a
That's
question
exciting.
here. There's a question here from Diana. It says, "Hey, I want to clarify. Every program listed on Passover listings is considered reliable and legit."
So I don't know what you mean by reliable and legit, right? But the programs on there, a lot of I always say do your own research, and there's reviews on there, so you can always read the reviews and go through the process. But these are programs that are having Passover programs this year, and obviously we're not listing any programs that took money or did any dirty stuff in the prior years. That's not something that we would do. Number one, but these are basically a full list of all programs around the world, with hopefully as many reviews. And if you can't find them again on PassoverListings.com, you can always go to our Facebook group, which has thousands and thousands of reviews called Passover Program Reviews, and you can check it out too. And you can always ask questions there, right? But that's crux.
Judy Gruen Travel. If you need to book tickets, you can go to Judy Gruen.
Yep.
You should know I booked my tickets myself using all points. I took my whole family to Orlando using points.
Oh, that's great. That's that's the best. Using points. Did you book? What do you do? What do you guys do with travel insurance? Do you typically book travel insurance?
Okay, that's a really great question. I always take travel insurance. I've got a really great guy. His name, I call him in my phone Shlomo Travel Insurance. I think travel insurance is his last name. He's wonderful. Anyone can reach out to me and DM me, and I'll give you his number. He's been reliable, and I actually had a claim this past summer. I was sick in Israel, and I had to go to the hospital, and he got me all my money. I think it was $800 out of pocket, and I got back $700 within a couple of weeks of filing. So
that's great. Yeah, it's always.
Reach out to me.
I fully recommend. I agree with you, Naomi and Marla. Right, travel insurance is amazing, man. You really, really, especially if you're spending thousands upon thousands of dollars on this, you want to just, cover yourself if anything happens. And there's a lot of really good people out there that give insurance. You should definitely take a look at that as well. Here's another question for you guys. For people, you've been away on Pesach programs for years as well. What to pack and not to pack? Are there any little secrets? When you go away.
I spread it, and I always make sure that.
Yeah, coming in and out. I can hear you.
Lots of extra down skirts and quality footwear to walk from tea room to room, tea room to room.
Quality footwear, guys. I just heard. I just want to make sure I reiterate. Okay. What else?
Naomi, I've been doing this for 20 plus years, and I just bring lots of extra outfits because when you're eating a lot, without actually elastic waistbands.
Okay, so you start off with slimming dresses with a zipper, shows your gorgeous figure. And then as the week goes on, I move into stretchy clothes.
Yes, elastic waistbands.
A professional eater.
Elastic waistbands. That's great.
I also went tonight. Well, I'm at Seared. Whoever's tuning in now, I'm at the restaurant Seared in New Jersey. Go to my Instagram, have a look at the meal I've had tonight. It's probably one of the best restaurants I've ever eaten at, and I've been all over the world. It's really, without sounding too full of myself there, to me to sound like that, but I really just, one of the most amazing, amazing restaurants. It's so unique. And we are in the stretchy skirts right now. The food we've had 7 courses.
Did you have the beet tortellini wrapped up really tight and they poured the beet juice on top?
Oh, that sounds so good.
You cannot imagine.
Gosh, I want that. You're making me hungry.
Prestige will do the same thing. Don't worry.
Good. Good.
I'm not worried.
Guys, for those tuning in, if you guys have any questions around Pesach, please ask them. Put them in the comments, and we'll get to them. We love answering questions. All three.
My phone is dying. I've only got a couple minutes left.
Well, yeah, we're just gonna do 3-4 minutes. Here's one last question. Well, let's see if we get any comments here. But, and this is probably the last question in my mind. But what is the one? You guys have been away for many years. What's the one thing and the one reason why you guys go away? What's the reason why you guys go away? Is it the food? Is it the memories? Is it all the above? What's the the core?
You can answer that, Marla. I go away because it's a job.
As a child. Okay.
It's work.
Honestly,
I could.
No, but you, yeah.
I love every minute of it, having my kids together.
There you go.
Every minute. My kids are coming from Israel, and we're all getting together. It's amazing. But for me, it's work. I am so blessed to call this my work. I thank God every minute of every day, even on the program. I remember the first year I worked for RAM. It was in 2015. I'm actually going to tear up a little bit. And it was like halfway through that day 8, and they were packing up already, some of the tea room. And I pulled my 4 daughters in a circle, and I made us all hold hands. And I'm like, can we just remember this moment that we were here on a Pesach program, and this is my job, and we had the time of our lives, from just besides your food being amazing and being in Florida and being at the Doral and, having this opportunity, just being together like this. No one was married yet. And it was so special. And we've been able to have many moments like that ever since. But I didn't know I was going to continue it. Just to be with my family is really special.
Same.
What about you, Marla?
I really I second that. Really just allowing my family to really themselves. I don't care how much I have to work. Just seeing them, not having to, I mean, they help me other times. We love something about just in that beautiful setting. It's a gift from me to them. That's it.
Right. No, same. I think it's great. Well, guys, 2 kosher trailblazers. Thank you, guys. Naomi,
Hey,
Marla. Have so much fun. We'll see you guys soon. And thank you so much for jumping on. This is great. So much fun.
Our pleasure. Of course we had a good time.
Check out Evermore. These are amazing programs, and there's a few slots left. Thank you, Donnie, for giving us an opportunity to talk about it.
Thank you, Donnie. I'll see you soon.
Guys. Absolutely. Leisure Time Tours. Check them out. PassoverListings.com or at LeisureTimeTours.com.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys. Take care.